Hello, it's Michael again with Michael's Flower Garden. When your flowers arrive, we send bulk flowers, bunches, whole bunches of flowers. 10 in most bunches. If you order roses, it's 25, over 2 dozen. So when you get them though, you have to do a few details. You have to leave them in the wrappers, cut them with the clippers and put them in warm water and let them sit there for an hour, 2 hours. Then remove the foliage below the water line before you start designing. Now when you're done, you're going to take that spray bottle that's included and mist the tops of them. You have enough spray to spray them probably twice. Once the day you get them, or you're done designing, and then 4 or 5 days later. So, but the questions I get are as following. How many stems do I get? For $65, you get approximately 35 stems of flowers, plus another 40 stems of fillers and foliage. Those foliages and fillers are important. It varies every week. Some weeks you get more greens and some weeks less, depending on what's in the fields. But those foliages are important to design. All of these have a base of foliage. So the $85, $95 box has probably 40 to 50 stems of flowers in it, easily, plus the other stuff. Your $150 box has probably 80 stems of flowers in there, 80 to 90, and your $250 has probably 120 stems of materials in there. So I did do a tutorial where I ordered from other online companies. I got a bouquet and I got some farm flowers from a girl and some other products, and they equaled out to $5, $4.50 to $5 a stem. Mine averaged out to about $1.50, $1.60. That is less than half of what they were. They were sending out 20 stems for $110. Well, that's $4 plus a stem. So I give the best value. Why? Because I know who to buy from. I have the growers. The expensive part for me is the shipping. I absorb half of your shipping cost. To send a box of flowers overnight is about $185. I'm representing California farmers, so I got the product really low, but it's still expensive. You're paying $25. I'm paying the other $35 to ship your flowers to you. So the cheapest you can do is like $55, $65. So you need to know that. Your flowers will last you 2 weeks or longer if you follow my tips. Cut them, bleach them. The cooler the environment, the longer they last. If you live in a hot house in the desert, they're going to die in a week or two. But so keep them on the cool side, keep them out of the sun, yes. All of these, that bouquet right there is over a week old. It's going to go at least another week, and I haven't really babied it. I forgot to water it the other day after about 5 days of sitting around. What other question do I ask? Michael's online flower classes. I have the ultimate online floral class. What it is 30 videos, full-length videos, not like these shorter YouTube videos, but full-length. Teach you all the secrets and tips, just like you're in my classroom. It also covers my master's program, which is funeral work, higher-end wedding work. And that is $749. It includes the videos. You get my whole collection library of books. You get flower crazies, and important, you get a student, this is where the real value is, you get a student ID card that allows you to shop wholesale at my wholesalers around the country to get your flowers at wholesale cost. If you cannot, or do not live near my wholesalers, you can call me and I will FedEx them to you from the California farms and wholesalers. So that's what the online floral courses, people have been, we just started about a month ago. They've been sending me pictures of their work. It's perfection. It's fantastic. It's out of this world good. I'm like, are you watching my tapes over and over and over again? They're like, no, maybe twice. I go, wow, your work is perfect. They're like, well, it's easy if you follow your directions. So that's the ultimate online flower course. Then you can buy a single flower class where you get a tutorial on how to do any one of these, enough flowers to do 2 of them. And those are $150 a class, and those flowers are included and shipped to you. So you do a single class where the flowers are included, or you do the ultimate online class where you go and purchase your own flowers or just order them from me. The ultimate online floral class is going to cost you about $60 a class. The ultimate online is $150, but you get 2 arrangements worth about $75. Similar. So that's a really good price for a flower class. Most flower classes these days are charging $150 a class to $250 in New York. So that's that. What else? My books are online, my flower crazies, my QVC invention, perfect flowers like this every time. And am I forgetting anything that I sell online? I don't think so. The flowers vary every week from the fields depending on what you order. If you have a $65 box, you're easily from any store getting $100 and some worth of flowers. If you're ordering a $95 box, you're easily getting $125 from any store. If you're ordering the Fill the House collection, which is $250 worth of flowers, you can do a wedding. You can do a small wedding with that amount. Or you could fill your house with about 10 vases worth $60 worth of flowers. So it's the best deal going around. Why is it the best deal? Because again, I've been doing this for almost 30 years. I know everybody. I know who to buy from. I know how to ship using my membership in Cal State Growers Association. And that is why your flowers are going to last you longer than you ever imagined. And your design skills will improve better than you ever imagined. If you have questions on anything, just call me. I usually answer the phone. We're a very small company. I pretty much run everything. I have some partners in California who work the wholesalers in the fields to get me my flowers, but I don't have 100 and some employees. I don't wrap little bouquets in burlap and send them out. Those flowers died in 3 days, by the way. I called and said, they're kind of dead when I got them. I made some crunching noises on the foliage and on a video. They said, okay, don't worry, we'll send you out. They sent me out a bigger bouquet for $95. It's about a little bit smaller than this one, and that died in 3 days. I'm not talking dying, I'm talking dead on my table, flat dead. So flowers should last you a couple of weeks at least. You should learn how to design. You can't get any easier than Flower Crazy. So if you have gorgeous flowers that last you 2 weeks or better, wouldn't you buy flowers more often? Yes, you would. I'm sort of an ambassador for the floral industry, and I have been for a long time. You've seen me on Hallmark Channel. I've been on the Today Show, NBC, what is Marie Osmond show. She was sweet, very nice lady. I loved her. And many, many television shows, all the New York morning shows, NBC in Miami, giving you tips like this. And I want you to get flowers that last you longer than you ever thought they could. And they will if you follow my directions and learn how to throw bouquets together. I mean, I never thought I would be a designer in life. I thought I would be maybe a photographer. I shoot most of my own books, or a lifetime waiter, even though I was a really bad waiter. I didn't know what I was going to be until I was 20 years old. I took a job driving a truck in a flower shop. I was working on Wall Street and unhappy. So I went home to Milwaukee, took a job driving a truck in a flower shop, and one of the great masters taught me how to design, and I'm teaching you how to design. So for more information, go to flowerschool101.com or go to michaelsflowergarden.com. It's all there. flowerschool101.com. I have a class starting in New York on Monday, Washington the next week, followed by, or Boston the next week, followed by Washington, Atlanta, and around the world we go. Spreading blooms. Michael Gaffney telling you, keep blooming. I'll be back with more.